Why are women evacuated first in a disaster? So men can think of a solution in silence. My IQ is probably 5 times more than yours. Reply. 5 times 0 is still 0. Anyone got the one where a girl said to this man that he looks like he snuck his way onto Earth? Someone said if they invented cars that ran on stupidity, all the cars will come to you for refuel.
Stop stalking me, right? Don't ever stalk me again.
Are you talking to me?
Yeah.
About what?
Don't ever stalk me again.
Who's stalking you about
You. Laugh some more. Do it.
You're crazy.
Is that right?
Yes, it is.
Say to the camera that you're not stalking me.
I am not stalking you. I don't even know who you are.
Is that right?
That's right.
You want to give your name?
I do not need to. You want to give me yours? You want to give me yours? Yeah, I didn't think so. I have no idea who you are, lady. So, you know, you're dreaming. You think I'm stalking you. Good luck with that. Well,
Keep talking, why don't you?
He's a postal worker. His job is to work routes and deliver mail. He's going to be showing up regularly to people's houses to deliver them their mail and packages. But this woman is so bored and desperate for attention, she needs to accuse this guy of stalking.
What is your biggest fear?
Really?
No need for that. There's no need for that.
I'm joking.
But if I did that to you, you'd be offended.
I was soft. I didn't hit you hard.
That's not the point.
I'm nice because you got a good big game.
What's my big got to do with it? That's not a joke. I don't know you for a joke. Do you know what I mean? Lucky you can't run, darling. Anyway.
Imagine if the genders were reversed and it was a guy who threw something at her while she was trying to do a street interview. My goodness, the internet would be pissed about that one.
What do you bring to the table?
I'm not going to answer this question. This is just something that I wouldn't answer in a date. I'm not going to answer here.
Fine.
I'm not going to answer how many books I've read.
Okay, what do you expect men to bring to the table?
Integrity, clarity, consistency, a strong connection to divinity, not necessarily religion, but some kind of purpose-based lifestyle, emotional availability, emotional maturity.
So what is the female equivalent of that?
The same.
Then why wouldn't you just say that at the table?
Not a single thing she listed has any form of definition. It's all just ambiguous, spiritual, psychological nonsense. She's just trying to make herself sound a lot more deeper than she actually is. That's because she wants Chad but refuses to publicly admit it.
Hey, babe?
yeah.
I was thinking, now that we're married, I think you should sell the motorcycle so we have money to travel more.
You're starting to sound like my ex-wife.
I didn't know you were married.
I wasn't.
Oh, babe, did you see that guy?
What?
The drunk one, stumbling around over there?
Yeah.
He proposed to me, and I rejected him.
Look at him. Still celebrating.
There's nothing wrong with a little bit of banter when you're getting married, but at the same time, it's also kind of mean-spirited to expect a man to give up everything he loves in life to satisfy the whims of his wife. It doesn't actually work that way.
Hey, babe.
What?
Did you know that men are going to arrive in heaven about 30 minutes before women?
Michael, where did you hear that?
It's right here. Revelations chapter 8, verse 1. When he opened the seventh seal, there was silence in heaven for about half an hour.
No, Michael.
This is the word of God, babe.
No!
That's a fairly generous estimate. You would think that the women would be 3 hours late because they need to get ready before they can reach the pearly gates, but maybe it's just giving the women the benefit of the doubt.
I don't want a job. I don't want to be a corporate girly. I don't want to climb the ladder. I don't want to be a boss babe. I don't want to do any of that. I don't want to be the breadwinner. I do not want to do that. You know what I want to do? I want to be home. I want to be cooking in the kitchen. I want to be cleaning. I want to be shopping. I want to be making brownies. I want to be cooking dinner, making homemade meals every night, almost every night. I want to do all the things. I want to welcome my future husband home from work with a big bear hug and a, hey, you ready for dinner? Dinner's on the table.
She's only wanting those things because now she has a corporate job making the money, and now she's realizing how exhausting it is to work a job that you can't stand. If she honestly wanted the stay-at-home wife life, she could have actually had that, but she chose poorly, and this is her reward.
I want to watch movies with him every night. I want to send him off to work in the morning with some nice, freshly baked muffins. I don't want a 9-to-5. I don't want a job. I don't want to work from home. No, it's not for me. I don't want it. It's not, I reject that. My future husband's gonna be the breadwinner. He's going to bring in the dough. He will be raking it in. And I'll be right there cheering him on as I go buy 17 decorative pillows for our bed. Okay? That's the life for me.
All I'm hearing is I want. That's all she's talking about. She just wants a rich husband so that she doesn't have to work anymore, but she has absolutely nothing she can offer a man that a man cannot offer himself. So why would any man want to marry a woman who's so selfish in the first place?
What is your biggest
ruined a weekend away with his girlfriend by saying what he was thinking? Our reporter Emma Bradford is at the scene.
Martin Bishop and Eleanor Shaw had stopped at a cosy country pub after a romantic walk when Miss Shaw looked up meaningfully at Bishop and asked what he was thinking at that very moment. The weekend was about to go very wrong indeed.
I was hoping he would say, maybe this would be a great place to bring the kids one day.
Even though it's clearly a comedy skit, there are far too many women who think this way. They want some kind of a movie moment with a man, and the second he doesn't deliver, the entire evening is ruined. He didn't ruin a thing, she did it by making a big deal out of it.
Or even something corny but sweet, like, I have everything I'll ever need right here.
And what did you say, Martin?
I said, pigs are much bigger than you expect. One of them was so big you could ride it.
More from us later.
To be fair, that is a pretty big pig, and most dudes would probably say the exact same thing, but the sad truth is there are too many women out there who expect their men to be romantic and poetic all of the time simply because their egos need them to be.
Let me get this straight. The brick lady lied. She actually attacked her Uber driver who had to defend himself by hitting her in the head in a water bottle. But what did the brick lady know? Women are easy to trick. They're easily to emotionally manipulate. As long as you cater to a feeling they have, it does not have to be any truth whatsoever. If you cater to a feeling they have, you will get them on their side. So if they experienced one time making them feel uncomfortable because they didn't give up their number or something like that, they felt threatened, they're going to use that one instance as a projection of reality.
It's sad but true. A lot of modern women believe that every single time a man does them dirty, they believe that all men are somehow the exact same way. And if you try to explain that it's not all men, then they get offended at you for having the nerve to speak honestly. Like, we see it far too often.
Therefore, leaving all the other women in the echo chamber with a decision to make. Oh my God, do we agree with this lady and all come to the sentiment that men are all terrible people that want to harm you if you don't give them your number or attention? So this lady knew she could get on TikTok and just say a man did something to her and everybody would believe her with no evidence whatsoever.
What's annoying is how modern women have capitalized on the believe all women and Me Too train to the point where all they have to do is point a finger at a man and accuse him of something, and the burden of proof is somehow on the man to prove his innocence automatically. It's completely ridiculous.
And now that it's been proven that she was lying this whole time and black women was on here calling black men bullet bags for not believing her, where are those people that co-signed her? Where's Conscious Lee? Where ain't nobody gonna say nothing? Nobody who defended that lady and thought that she was just 100% in the right and black men were a terrible group of people? Like, I remember vividly. And nobody has anything to say now that it's been found out that she isn't true. I told you they don't look at men as human, bro.
The frustrating part is even if a man is able to prove his innocence beyond any shadow of the doubt, it doesn't actually matter. He will always carry the stigma of being an aggressor, even if he doesn't actually deserve it.
Look, I understand your concern. I'm your new neighbor. You want to meet me and know me, but it's just not a good time for me right now.
When is the time or the place? Can you tell me that?
Are you the one that invited me to a cookout this weekend?
You told me no.
Oh, yeah, and it's still a no, but one day we'll have a talk.
You've had over 6 months.
Oh, yeah? Well, how many more months for you to read between the lines, you know?
This woman cannot imagine living in a world where her neighbors just want to be left alone. Not every single person that moves into a neighborhood is obligated to be friends with everybody else, and she has no right to butt her head into someone else's business.
Joshy, you finally have a day off. We get to spend the day together.
No, I work 6 days this week.
Yeah, that's actually ridiculous. Something after brunch, we can probably stop at Marshall's because you know it's getting a little cold. And then I know we wanted to go ahead and switch the bank accounts over, so we can go ahead and do that. And we still have to finalize everything for Mexico. And then we can probably get dinner before Bible study. Good? You okay?
Yeah, oh, yeah. That's fine. That's great.
Man works overtime, and on his day off, his wife already has an itinerary planned for all of the stuff that she needs him to do for her. This is the kind of crap that makes men not want to get married or have girlfriends.
Let me get this straight. You and your man break up for 24 hours. He decides to go to his dad's house to give you your respective space from the apartment that y'all both share. You being a delusional narcissist, you thinking that he's going over there with ulterior motives to go with another woman, so you do your own dirt. So you invite a over to the same apartment that you and your man that you just broke up with share. You and that new man is kicking it, vibing, whatever. You decide to have with this man. In the midst of y'all, your man that you just broke up with comes back home. He knocks on the door because he left his keys in the same apartment that y'all shared to go to his dad's house. You tell the man that has his you that he has to jump off the balcony and get the on. He jumps off the balcony and gets the on. You then let your ex that you just broke up with less than 24 hours ago back in the house. You go and him and put him to sleep. You then go to the bathroom and text that you just made jump off the balcony that was just you and telling him that you'll never put him in this type of predicament ever again. And you made the whole video about the fact that you went through your ex's phone and his passcode was different. You
serious? That is absolutely insane. Even when she takes another man into their bed in less than 24 hours of breaking up, she's already hooking up with another guy, throwing him out of the window, and then making drama that her ex has changed his password. Women like this always have to be the victim. But anyway, guys, we are going to be leaving today's episode there. Don't forget to subscribe on your way out. Click this video that's up on the screen now if you want to see more. Take care of yourselves, and I will see you all in the next one. Peace.